So I'm clearly feeling particularly sherry at the moment. And if you are not interested in what I think about relationships and their prevalence to fail, and or be horrific for kids and for the people involved in the relationships and families and so on and so forth, keep swiping and or unfollow or do both. I really don't care. But something that I've observed, and through no authority whatsoever, just lots of observation and lots of conversation and obviously my own personal experiences, is that people make the same specific horrific error over and over again, and they're all understandable. Somebody's trying to call me. They're all totally understandable. Basically, I think that people engage in relationships in the beginning, and they follow that original feeling that a lot of people refer to that as the sort of honeymoon period, and that feeling tells them that this is right. This relationship is what they need, it's what they've been looking for, and so on and so forth. It's sort of a peak period. It's like some sort of euphoria. And what happens from there is, as that honeymoon period becomes life, and you start then sharing life with that person, because you making decision to spend more and more time with this person based on the way you feel and or felt, life starts to basically happen. And I think where the failure lies is people don't sit down with one another and engage in critical conversation, critical thought about what one another's wants and desires are. Particularly wants, desires, and needs. Like, it's unbelievable to me how many people get married, get a dog, picket fence, swing, 2 kids, and then they find out that one or the other wanted to be a stay-at-home mom or dad, or wanted to become a professional and wanted to go back to work, and wanted to live by the coast, or wanted to live, immigrate, or there are countless reasons why 2 people can sort of stop meshing, and often it's all of the above. And I suppose other than the fact that a lot of these things, your wants and needs as an individual, you only find them out later. So way too many relationships start way too early, and you find out later, often after all of these things have taken place, and then you turn around. I mean, I often liken it to like a business. You don't invest in a business with your hard-earned savings without sitting down and looking at the intrinsic details of that business. You don't just look at it and go, oh wow, they're turning over 100 million a year or 100 million a month, and just buy because it sounds good, without looking at how much they're spending, and how much they're making and how much they're losing and what the potentials of that business are. And while it's a little potentially over the top when it comes to relationship, I really don't think it is, because it's literally your whole life when you're making a decision. I see so many relationships that are struggling through this exact fact, through the conflict between what they felt like, or what that person makes them feel, either physically, or what makes that person make them feel around others, or how it makes them look, versus the physical act of sharing a life together and actually enjoying your time and reflecting and going, listen, we have a good life together. This is something that we enjoy. It's a wild conflict, and it's really sad that a lot of people don't look at it more critically. So yeah, that's my five seconds of 3 minutes now of bullshit on the conversation. I like this conversation, so let me know what you think about. If you're still around and still interested, let me know what you think about that. And it's an ever-evolving opinion of mine. So yeah.